fighting to get into that top 8 portion of a bracket. You get your name and your picture on that graphic.
Yeah.
Maybe get yourself a medal too.
Bada bing, bada boom, bro. You already know. So this is where things are gonna get a little bit crazy, but that's what it's all about. I mean, we already know it's about to go down in top 8. You know the characters you're gonna see. You know the style of play. But this is where things get a little fun. So we got Candle ready to face off against Izaiah. The battle of the. I'm gonna say this: the characters are zoned. Sort of characters, but these characters, the way they play them, aren't played like that at all. Candle, bring it to your doorstep.
You sit there, was like, you know what, these boxing options are a little too good.
No, for sure.
Man.
They're getting smacked up in the corner right now. Candle, of course, holding it down in a major way, in a way that only Candle really can. But let's see if Izaiah can douse these flames. Hold up.
Yeah, Izaiah already said he's 91%. He needs to find a way to deal with these Pikmin.
Come here, oh, 2 frame, bro. 2 frame on the whistle. Don't touch me, brother. Let me go.
Up, Gallic. Yep, there we go. Okay, was able to get a little bit of damage there.
Yeah, slowly but surely chiseling their way back. And this is what you want to see. You know, again, Pac-Man known, you know, for a lot of crazy things. But I think one thing that gets slept on in their toolkit is how safe some of the aerials are. The fact, my goodness, that Izaiah can pilot this character as well as he can says a lot.
It was really nice to see that from Izaiah, seeing all the damage piling up, keeping calm, able to get the Galaga, puts on enough damage, and then gets the confirm and get the kill. Candle not waiting too long before getting the response kill. Okay.
Got a silence audience really
into
quick.
the fair. It's a quick 36 damage.
Okay, nothing off the down smash. Of course, the purple one staying just a little closer to, you know, Olimar or Alph's body, I guess, in this case here. You know, again, some Alph and Olimar enthusiasts will check you on that. On Alph's body, it's not quite getting anything off it. Yes, getting the long-range grab. Keeping you locked down in a corner. Again, positioning is everything with these 2 characters, especially Pac-Man.
Considering out of the shield there. Very close game.
Where you going, bro?
You have the 2 purples. It's going to be hard to deal with.
Problem, man. See, Candle bringing it to you. Candle bringing it to you.
Not letting him breathe. Can't make it back to the stage. That red Pikmin just having its way with Pac-Man back air is going to get rid of Izaiah's stock.
My goodness. I mean, again, this is not very often you see a character like Pac-Man piloted by somebody as talented as Izaiah. Had this amount of pressure brought to him, but who else to do it than another donor? You know what I'm saying? Again, the long-range options are definitely there on Candle's behalf, but where Candle, I think, just really thrives is that up-close and personal gameplay. That double purple plus the blue, double purple plus the yellow. Looks like a better lineup than the Lakers this season, man.
Man, there's a lot of pressure on the shield, man, hitting that press D.
In fact, come here.
Okay. Forward throw. It's Pac-Man off the stage, down there afterwards. Oh, he's trying to get rid of that trampoline. Okay, gets out of the way of the bell.
Okay. Got a game of chicken right now. That's not the game you want to play up close with either of these 2 opponents, especially while you got purple Pikmins on the horizon. Again, that can just free F smash on shields.
Ooh, oh, wow.
Hold on, bro. Hold up a minute now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's done just yet. Now, Pac-Man has this wonderful ability to spend a lot of time off stage in a way that a couple characters
can.
I mean, only a couple can. You know what I'm saying? Yes, a lot cannot. So you can disengage. You'll figure out a way to get in and get out, get your safe damage. Oh, yeah, that's not airtight.
Yeah.
I'm going to whistle through that, bro. I'm going to whistle while I work, bro.
Whistle's just been doing a lot of work. Ooh. Okay, comes in, gets the grab, catches him hitting the hydrant, gets the bell.
I like how they throw the bell away, too.
Yeah.
Like, don't throw it towards Candle. You don't want to run the risk of them knowing exactly how to work with that. Okay, double roll. What is this, Panera?
Man.
What's up with all these rolls?
He said, we just waiting for that. Oh, and it hit one of the Pikmin, it seems.
Yeah, you hit one of my henchmen.
But,
You know,
very close game.
Ike fights for his friends. Ice Climbers fights with their friends. But for all of them, our friends fight for them, brother.
Man,
So
Olimar
it's a
can't
little
be
different.
actually trusted at all.
Cannot. Getting jumped. It's a little different over here in these parts.
Olimar's that homie when you go out to eat. He's like, you got me, right? Every
bro.
time. Like, he left his wallet at home.
Freeloading it, Pikmin. Some free loaders. Alrighty, man, let's get a load of this next match. Weird Gaming's very own Candle getting ready to face off against SMFN Izaiah for game number 2 ski. Let's see what he's going to do ski right here. Candle again, just applying a lot of pressure early on. And honestly, this is the sort of lead you want. Obviously, just going for what you know is going to work at low percent. Now you get to control the narrative of the match. You still have to come to me. Okay. And again, these aerials are very, very good in Pac-Man's behalf, but when you spend more time hitting the Pikmin than Olimar, it says something, you know?
Most definitely does. And I think for here, Izaiah is probably trying to find a way to maybe not be on the ground as much. Oh, gosh. Dang. Really just not getting the opportunity to get anything started there because Candle's doing such a great job of applying pressure from a distance with the Pikmin and then running in with the purples.
That's my friend Candles right there. Had immediate nair out of shield, playing this one very, very safe. And I mean, of course, that's kind of in both of these two characters' DNA, but I'm talking even safer than what you know them to.
But sometimes it's even harder, like when you're Izaiah going for your nair. If you hit those Pikmin, you're just extending that and then giving.
Extending it, and then you give Candle just all the more opportunity to get up for a Niku and F smash.
Oh, I said you thought you wanted the bell. You thought?
You thought, brother. Yeah, we're ringing the bell. That's for darn sure. The match ain't done just yet, but it's getting a little out of control.
Piecing him up.
Yeah, this is the Candle.
Bow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's hungry.
Yeah, Candle will do it to you.
That deep dive, and this is one of those times when people talk about Olimar, they think of him as a stay back, lame campy character, but that is not what we are seeing right now.
Not at all. Candle, very, very aggressive here in a way that maybe Izaiah might not quite be as used to here. Don't want to call out just yet. Candle, of course, being the #1 seed, Izaiah seed #9.
Just doing what he can. Oh, no, wow. Okay.
Come hither. Izaiah said, I've had enough. Oh,
ooh, okay.
Apple?
Perfect angle for the apple, but gonna live it. Up air is actually gonna be the move that takes the stock. Yeah.
Interesting and left. No down special that time there on Candle's side. Usually we see it happen after like a throw extension, knowing that another attack is coming after a throw, but that time just went for a raw up air, throwing Candle off a little bit, but wait a minute, no, I'm back. Wait. Oh my goodness, he said no sequels. We need you out of here.
That's crazy, bro. They cut the budget. Cut the budget.
It's like Inspector Gadget and Inspector Gadget 2. It's like it's not the same actor at all. In fact,
you came back for Aladdin 2. You had to get a different genie.
Right. Probably I'm over this.
Man. So you guys lied to me. I can't believe it.
All right, we're going to need more than a genie to bring ourselves out of this one. Izaiah, of course, playing very well, but Candle, of course, is on another level, rocking the XXX mini profile picture up there in the top right.
Okay, so we have game #3 here, and Candle has just looked pretty much unstoppable here. So the first game, Izaiah was able to bring it back pretty close on that final stock, but that one that we watched there was just crazy work. We saw punishes on grabbing the bell, times that the hydrant was getting hit, and Izaiah's getting hit by it, and okay, he's got 2 Pikmin here.
Oh yeah,
and I mean, I feel like we get into like these situations where maybe he needs to try to get rid of some of these Pikmin before he fights Olimar, like treat it like an ice climber,
I would have to say so. Again, I mean, if you know your character has these really strong tools, I would try to separate them from him. Of course, that's a task within itself because it's almost like the times that you want in there and hit Pikmin, or hit Olimar, you hit Pikmin, and vice versa. And you start going for the Pikmin, now you're only hitting Olimar. So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. But keeping this one pretty airtight, all things considered. Kind of the spot you want to be in here too. I mean, neither side really pulling away, which is good. Both sides just getting their tools in line. I'd imagine a big play here pretty soon. Candle's played so good in the corner, just kind of mitigating any sort of haphazard recovery. Hold on, Bell?
Yeah, when you're at these high percentages, I think Pac-Man is a character that's going to benefit because of the weight here.
Yeah, I can't help but to feel like, even at these darker red percents, Candle have a slightly better time going for stray KOs. Again, blue one, can grab you from far away, just like how Pac-Man's throw can, but you also have those purple ones just for some immediate death where, Pac-Man has strong attacks as well, but you still need a setup into them.
Okay, you got Bell once again, just going to toss that back up in the air, trying to get the chase down on the high recovery, not able to get it, sadly. Up smash, but able to bring up shield quick enough.
Jesus. The 1-2 jab, just enough trajectory to maybe try to bait out an aggressive option on the way back in, but
that's what we saw. We saw the up air not going to hit, and Izaiah was able to capitalize with the back air. We took 58 damage, so this is something that he can do. All right.
Yeah, this ain't out of the realm of
the stomp.
No, yeah, for sure.
Uh-oh.
Hold on a second.
Okay, sadly not getting as much, but still got 74 damage there. It's actually kind of crazy.
That says a lot. It definitely says a lot right now. Come here.
Goes off for the grab.
Izaiah right now playing this one very, very carefully.
Woo! Catches the get up with the forward smash.
I almost fixed my lips to say it goes to show what a little bit of patience could do, but I mean, there's not very many characters that are more patient than these two. So, I mean, just having to up the ante on the level of patience.
Down tilt, catching the ledge there. Gets Izaiah off the stage. He's done a wonderful job just really being in his face when he's off stage. A lot of the times, characters like Pac-Man, They just feel like, you know, characters just let them do whatever they want out there.
Yeah, you just really can't let Pac-Man do that because he would literally run away with the KO. You know, hit you real safe with some aerials in a way where you can't answer back, then to be off that stage. Nice. Understand that they knew Candle was actually going to go for the whistle. Wanted them to land back down to solid ground first and go for the grab. You know, don't touch me.
Oh, wow. And it hit one of the Pikmin that was tossed onto the stage. All right, that late grab there.
We'll take it.
Whoop.
Oh, my God. Okay, get another grab. Why don't you?
The linger, bro.
Okay.
Hydrant to the stage, and then the king. We got Izaiah getting on the scoreboard here.
Izaiah, filthy. That was filthy, brother.
Very good. You know, getting the read on the get up on that. I mean, honestly, I don't know if there was anything he was able to do in the corner on that forward smash. Can't roll. Neutral get up got hit.
I mean, you might have been able to roll it. Yeah, you might have maybe eaten a sour part of that, but like you're still off stage, which is where you don't want to be. Yeah, I mean, again, that's just like that brief reminder of what happens when Pac-Man gets the lead. They just become impossible, and I would hope, you know, for the sake of this winter side bracket for Izaiah, we can lean into that again. Let's see, man. Game number 4 is here.
Yeah, game number 4. After that, game number 3, we saw Izaiah playing very well with his items and not even, oh gosh, damn, 54 damage. And not even talking about the way that he played with the items. It was that he was very aware of how Candle was going to play against his projectiles as well.
Yeah, also just on the topic of like great utilization with projectiles, the double shock, the double ring, whatever the heck you want to call it again, I'm not entirely sure the schematics of the move, but dang. Was able to hit the Pikmin and Olimar there that time. Izaiah a little bit more precise with the weaponry, whether they meant to do it or not. Nothing off the down air. And again, getting a lot of mileage off of that back. I got it. No matter how the match goes, no matter who's in control, Candle knows, look, you're going to jump right here, and I'm going to have a Pikmin
and I'm going to get you, bro.
Every day.
Yep, he dropped that hydrant, and he was up there and ready to go.
Yeah, they don't play.
And I like that awareness there from Izaiah. Saw that the white Pikmin was on him, immediately narrated. It was like, you know what? We're not even going to give you the chance to get going.
No. Can.
Up here is going to break the hydrant. All right. Yeah. He just held shield that time because you know what? The last time there was a lot of everything going on there.
Yeah. A lot of buttons being pressed. Best is get the heck out of dodge. There's the F tilt.
F tilt's going to knock Olimar away and pick up the hydrant. Back air is not yet going to kill. Pac-Man sitting at 100. Oh, 100 dead.
100 dead %, brother. You know, I got to give it to him. I feel like Izaiah, the first couple matches was playing more reactionary based. This time we're being more proactive in the neutral. You know, making sure that I got my right tools in hand. If I don't have, you know, Bell ready to go, I at least have something else charged up on that rotation chart Pac-Man has. So, you know, just keeping this one pretty safe, all things considered. But you got to figure out how to out-tool Olimar right now. His tools are non-stop. That's a frame 1 pluck, 2 frame on the whistle. You got to be very, very meticulous on how you're going to attack Candle here.
And I feel like he's digging even deeper into the toolbox. Gosh, dang.
This is Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Man, we need you to dig into the medical bag now, bro.
Facts.
But seeing things like the key come out at the end of that last game, and then also in this one here, keeping Candle more on his toes.
Hey, Candle, they're playing so good right now. I would hate to see them kind of fall by the wayside, but Izaiah, of course, bringing this thing close. No whistle that time either. Whoa.
Oh, the apple.
Whoa.
The apple.
Hey. Uh-oh, come here.
They got the grab.
Okay, that time no cross-up on the forward air or in there. Usually we see some crosses with these aerials just to try to keep your opponent guessing. Not the best thing to do in the world versus Candle, of course. You know, multi-hitting attacks on the response, down smash that hits both sides, but you know, I'm still liking this level of resiliency here from Izaiah. We got to figure out a way to get this stock taken. And I'm going to say it, man. It's like the lamest you-know-what you've ever played, man. Shoot.
Make this man wish he didn't come to the bracket today. Oh, okay. Got a Gallagher here. Let's see if we can get a combo here to start things off. A nice 44%.
Cutting his lead in half. Yeah, we're going to lean definitely into the Pikmin. I do residual damage for sure.
We got another Gallagher here. Oof.
Okay, now there's ever a time to start leaning into your nairs and aerials and how. Oh, yeah.
And the blue Pikmin at 134 is going to get rid of Pac-Man stock. And Candle's going to move along 3-1, but Izaiah did play an amazing set. First game close. Second game got kind of, you know, but was able to take game number 3.
Was definitely able to take game number 3. I just felt like the ideology of like me getting the lead and then forcing you to me definitely came out just a little too late. And of course, it sounds pretty cliche because like that's any fighting game. Like you want the lead, you want to be able to force that narrative, but Yeah, you took the stock. You had 99. They had 44. And then, like, they're going to start chucking Pikmin. That same sort of mindset you had in game one where you're like, I'm using my safe-ish aerials to eat these
to
Pikmin.
get them.
Now you're hitting all of them more, and not like I knew was going to happen. You're going to start hitting all of them more when you want to get rid of the Pikmin because they're not leaning into the purple ones. I'm leaning into residual damage. So, all that to be said, great stuff right there on both sides. Of course, Candle, #1 seed, playing very much like it. Candle, honestly, being the best player in many rooms I've met Candle in, so big shout out to them.
Yes.
Izaiah, my first, I'm actually crossing paths with them, played very, very well. Excited to see what they're going to do in the loser side.